This week's Torah portion is called Parshat Bo, and in it we read about the last 3 of the 10 plagues. There's the plague of locusts, the plague of darkness, and the plague of death of the firstborn. A theme of all 3 of these plagues is darkness. When the locusts cover the whole land, it's described as being darkened. Obviously, the plague of darkness was a plague that the Egyptians experienced. For the first 3 days they couldn't see, and then the next 3 days they were immobilized by the thickness of the darkness. And then we read about the death of the firstborn of the Egyptians, which happened at the darkest time in the middle of the night, a theme of darkness. The Jewish people are told to take the Paschal lamb, which was a deity, a god to the Egyptians. They took this lamb, they tied it to their doorpost, then they slaughtered it. They took the blood, they put it on the door frame of their homes, and they roasted this lamb and they ate it as a people. They ate it communally with their friends and their family. They ate it all together, not individually, but as a nation. We are about to become a nation. So the Jewish people at the right time go through those blood-stained doors, almost like being birthed through this birth canal into a new reality where they are now a nation. They are now a people, no longer slaves in Egypt, into the light. And the first mitzvah that God gives the Jewish people is to sanctify the moon. They get to look at the moon and declare when it's a new moon. So we have some agency over time. Again, slaves have no control over their time. And now the Jewish people get to declare and witness the time. The moon is a slither. It's dark, but then it grows and becomes a full moon, and it's bright. So again, we go from darkness to light. The new moon is showing us that we can rejuvenate, we can renew, we can recharge, we can reframe, we can change, we can be a new people, each one of us individually, and as a nation we can change. So this theme of going from darkness to light, and the theme of speaking it out. God says in this week's Torah portion, you have to tell this story over and over and over again. We say it every day in our prayers, and we say it obviously on the Passover Seder, but we speak it out over and over again to recommit ourselves to what we believe, to who we are, where we come from, and where we are going. We are enjoying to tell our children and our grandchildren. This is a message that is important for us to understand who we are, where we came from, and where we're going, and that God is with us every step of the way. At the beginning of this week's Torah portion, God says, Bo, come with me, Moses, to Pharaoh. I'm going to be with you through all of Jewish history. I will be with you. I will suffer with you. I will cry with you, but I will be with you, and I will bring you into the light. The Jewish day starts at night and it goes into the morning. We may be in a dark time now, but we have faith and we have yearning and we have a desire to bring about the light that God promises he will bring.